One of the things that stressed me out the most today, absolutely stressed me out. We had a really good offer on a property, and then we had that friend. The vendor who brings the friend along. The friend that's going to save the vendor. So I want to let you know, we got an offer, I think it was around 1.3. The owner was going to take it. The friend turned around and said, no, we want more. We tried, we couldn't. It was a good offer. I actually said to the owner, I think you should take it. The friend said, at that price, I'll buy it. You've heard that before. Well, let me tell you what happened next. We all left, and soon after, the agent said to me, the vendor wants to speak to you. I spoke to the vendor. You know what the vendor said? I've changed my mind. I'll take the 1.3. I said, that's simple. Just get your real estate agent to ring up the buyer. I said, I don't deal with the buyer after the auction. I've gone. I don't have their details. Guess what happens next? The buyer retracts their offer of 1.3 to 1.2. Guess what happens next? I get the friend on the phone. The friend turns around and says, listen, but they made an offer at the auction. I said, no, you didn't accept the offer. They don't have to buy it at 1.3. Right? I said, you know what? You're buying it. You said you'd buy it. He turned around and he said, listen, I'll hand you back to the owner. And I actually was so angry and so upset. I said to the owner, I'm letting you know, that friend of yours basically has told you that that buyer's got to buy that property for 1.3. They don't. They've gone. You said no. But I said, I've got good news for you. He told us in front of you he would buy it. Get him to buy it. Get the agent to get him signed up on a contract. He ain't buying it. How can he buy it? I saw him get into the car when he drove off. He was driving off in a 40-year-old Mazda that had wobbly wheels, right? He ain't buying it, right? In fact, I spoke to the agent about an hour ago, and he said to me, come on, Tom, he's not buying it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm letting you know, the market's hard, the market's challenging, and there are no signs that it's going to get better all of a sudden. So if you're going to bring a friend, bring a smart one along. We're in